Okay, I'm back. I think I had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I was saying I need to talk to you about this important topic that I'm going to share this live everywhere from YouTube to my podcast to TikTok to everywhere because we need to talk about this. And the topic is holistic work is not magic. This is not a magic trick, okay? I am not waving a magic wand over you. I am not using magical listening hands to fix your entire life from this day forward. Holistic work is not the end all be all when you go for your session. Okay? This is, excuse me, it seems like it would be much easier to not have this conversation. It would be much easier to not have this conversation and to just accept the money and let you run off skipping down the yellow brick road. It would be so much easier to just let it be because that's how it is when a client leaves session. You feel amazing. You come in feeling heavy and so many lower vibrating emotions, and you leave out filled with higher energy and balance. And it's so much easier for me to just keep taking sessions and be like, okay, they're happy. Don't have this conversation with them. But this is a must, you all. I am not doing a magic trick when I do my work. I call it intuitive healing plus Reiki. The reason why I have to have this conversation is because there is a misconception in this space. There is a misunderstanding in this space, and not just that I'm recognizing, it's across the board and to me across the world that people are seeing holistic work as a magic trick. It's even being put into the witchy category. It's being put into the fix my whole life with this magic energy and this magic blend of things that you're gonna do. And that's why I have to speak on it, because that is not my mission. That is not my mission. My mission is to teach and to let the world know that this is holistic wellness. This is integrative healthcare. This is taking care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Okay? How long will you have your mind, your body, and your spirit? Yes, classes in session. How long will you have your mind, your body, and your spirit? Right, forever. Maybe not the body, but your spiritual essence is forever. So we can't possibly believe that going to a holistic place for one session at one point in our life is going to fix the mind, body, and spirit that we have for our whole life forever. And I have to say this because you should want something that's going to help you on your journey. You should want someone who is willing to help you on your journey and not just say, come on in, Miss Brown. I'm just making up some names. Mr. Thomas, come on in and let's do your session, your magic session. Align your chakras, and then you go out and have a great life. I'm hearing that some of these places you don't even have to fill out paperwork. You just pay your little money and you come on in, and then you lay down, and then you leave with your chakras aligned. But what are you going to do about it after that? What was done? What did I do? What did I do? Do you know what's happening when back there in my healing room when you lay on that table and I do the work? Do you know what's happening? No, you do not know what's happening. So why would that be okay for you for the rest of your life to come to Nurse D or nurse anybody or a healer anybody, lay on their table and not want anything else? Why would that be okay for you? That's not okay for me as the practitioner. It's not okay for me as the client either. I want to know, ma'am, what are you doing? Ma'am, can you teach me? Ma'am, what is a chakra? Ma'am, what is energy? And that's how this ma'am got into this work, because this ma'am is not going to lay on another nurse's table. It was a retired nurse who, when I started getting this work frequently, I'm not going to lay on her table and just lay there and thank you, have a great day. Thank you, I appreciate it. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what I can do for myself. I want to learn. I want to know, what is holistic work? How is it helping me? Nurse D, how are you doing what you're doing? Ladidra, what did you do? Because I feel like crap. And I feel amazing. Girl, what did you do? These should be the questions. The reason why I have to have this conversation is because these are the questions that I want. These are the questions that I'm trying to give you the answers to in the amount of time that I have. I only do 2-hour sessions. This is why, because I need to do the work. I need to do all of the teaching about what I did. I need to explain what chakras were blocked, what that even means, how you can keep from being blocked going forward. I need 2 hours or more with you. And I have to have this conversation because I have a chat on my website. And I get questions like, do you have just a 1-hour session? Because I have a 2-hour session at a certain price. And it's, do you have just a one-time session? Because I'll choose what I want to be up top as the focus of, the services that I'm offering. And I'll put the program up top. And I'll get a message, do you have just a one-time session for 1 hour? What are we going to do with that? What's the reason why you're asking that question? What's the reason why you want to come to Listening Hands Holistic Services and receive a session from Nurse D or anywhere for 1 hour for one time? I don't know where the misconception in this space started, but it certainly didn't start here, because I am always talking about, y'all, this is healthcare, this is holistic, this is healing, this is what you want to incorporate in your life. And I'm hearing that there's some TikTok videos about a Reiki session for $500 and something. My session is not that much. And, it's virtual only. I have this building, y'all, that I have to pay for. I have this space that I've created for you to come into. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hearing that there's virtual sessions where you can just get on here with this TikToker and get your Reiki session, and then, you're fixed forever is what we're thinking, and you're not. You want a program. You want somebody who is knowledgeable of the work to go with you through what you're going through, because you feeling that blocked chakra. Chakras, normally, chakra means blocked energy centers. There's black spaces on you. You feeling that blockage is not the first time that you have felt a blockage. And if I'm honest with you, I said it would be so much easier to just take the money and let you skip out of here like Dorothy down the yellow brick road, but I can't do that. It would be so much easier, but that's not the last time you're going to feel a blockage. I hate to tell you that. So this is why we have the programs. This is why we have the programs, y'all. Everybody should have programs. Nobody should be letting you just walk in and come on in, Sally. Come on in, Tom, and doing a session and then you walking out and not knowing what's going on. Everybody should be offering programs because this is holistic services, this is holistic therapy, this is holistic healing and manifesting, and it doesn't happen overnight. You can get aligned from feeling terrible, but what if you do not change what was going on to cause you to feel terrible in the first place? Guess what's going to happen? You are wasting your money if you are walking up into a place, these other places, because you ain't wasting your money here, because I'm breaking it down for you. I give you a care plan afterwards that you're free to go. You're free to go and use that care plan going forward, but I encourage you to sign up for a program where I am continuing to be with you, okay, and help you on your journey and the things that you are encountering in that time period that brought you to me in the first place. But if you are wanting to walk into a place and get a Reiki session, this is what we're calling it, a Reiki session that's going to fix all of these things that you feel horrible about, then you are wasting your money, because that's not even what Reiki means. Reiki means receiving universal life force energy. Okay, y'all, I teach classes. I have people in my classes who are learning how to do this work that I do, but guess what? They're learning more than Reiki. We are doing what's called intuitive healing, where we are tuning into our clients. We are providing a holistic experience to where we're going to address the mind, the body, and the spirit. This is why the coaching piece is so important. The spiritual counseling and coaching piece is so important. You should not be laying down getting work done, spiritual work done on you by just your first name. They don't know if you have diabetes and your blood sugar is going to drop on the table. They don't know anything about you. This stuff is not okay. So, when I say it's not okay, it's a choice. If that's what you want, that type of, it doesn't matter what you're doing, I receive, then it's okay. But if you're like me and all of my clients, then it's not okay. We want more. We want to understand what's going on and how we're going to keep this good feeling going forward. Okay? So, with that being said, this is another part of this conversation. This is probably going to be a long one. So, check in, check out if you want to. I'm definitely going to repost it. This is why I have the one-time session for new clients. After that one-time session, you must sign up for a program. When I say must, if you want me to continue working with you, or if you want to keep having access for the services that I provide, then you must sign up for a program after you come for that one-time session. Anytime. It doesn't matter 3 years from now. That's fine. But you can't just keep coming when you feel horrible. That's not what this practice is. There's other practices that will love you. I don't even call that a practice if you can just show up, when you want to. That's just like a healing session, or, whatever you want to call it. But this is a practice, y'all. We are getting results. I have these programs in place. I have contracts that you can use for tax write-offs. I have all these, things in place because this is really getting results. We have programs that clients can tell you, I did the program and I learned this, and I learned this about myself, and I got several readings with D. I even learned how to read my own energy. It's not for me to just be some magical person where I'm not telling you how I'm reading that the heart chakra is blocked. I want to teach you, but I cannot teach you in 2-hour session. I cannot teach you in a message asking me for 1-hour session one time. I don't know what you want with that, because that's not going to give you the forever results that you think it is. We have to want more for ourselves. Okay? You need to want the program so that you can receive the information that you needed before you even came. When you came, you're wondering, what's going on with me? You're writing stuff like, I want to find my purpose. I want to know about blocked chakras. I want to know how they're blocked. I want to know how to meditate. I want to know what to do going forward to keep my chakras open. I want to align with my purpose and know what career I should be in. You're writing a lot. I want to relieve anxiety. I want this. I want that. And no, nobody has gotten up from their session after you write me the long paragraphs and been like, dang, you didn't fulfill nothing that I asked you. Everybody gets up like, that was amazing. Thank you for all the information, because I do give you a whole lot of information that I'm reading from you. But understand that you should want a program that is going to help you through the things that you encounter, so that when you encounter those things in the future, you already been through the elevation program. It's like, I'm above this. You can't knock me down. I'm above this. This is why. This is why we have the programs. And I'm so sorry for the people that get upset. Like, how you gonna tell me I can't come back? People feel like if you a business owner, they could come up in here anytime. And my door says appointment only, no walk-ins. My policy is, after you do that first appointment, I'm gonna load you down with a whole lot of information and a cure plan, and you could go on about your business. But to come back to work with me, you gotta be in program. You can't just show up when you want to. I'm sorry to tell you. And I'm sorry for the people that it upsets. I'm really not sorry, because I'm sensitive. This is how I do this work. I open myself up. I even practically open my life up to my clients that I'm working with, because they can text me. It's what we call a container in the holistic space. When you're in my program, we're in a container. And it's a one-on-one thing, to where if they're going through something, they can message me outside of session. We're still in this container. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Drinking tea, drinking water, going to the gym, working out, keeping my vibrations high, because I have people in program that I am working with. Okay, so it's a container. This is why I've worked on so many people. So many people have had their sessions here, and I can't do that. The last year is when everything changed. So it's been about a year now that it's like you can't come back when you want to. If you're not in program, then you can't come back. Why? Because the container is always created. The connection of energy is always created. So I can't have you come for a one-time session and 2-3 years down the line, remember me? I'm your client. No, unfortunately, you're a former client, because I have to cut off that energy for this work that I do. This work is very personable. I'm in your aura. I'm in your energy. I'm connecting with you. I have to cut off that energy. And at one point, even though I was teaching about it, and I felt like I was cutting off my energy, people still felt like they could just text the business phone, hey, just checking on you, how you doing? I'll be coming back soon. That's a connection of energy. And that sounds okay, but that's not this type of work. It's not like you're coming to get your hair done. We're connecting, and when you do that, I feel you, and I'm like, oh no, something's going on with this person, and they really need to come in right now, because I can feel it. They really need to come in right now. It's urgent, because it's really serious what they got going on. But then you text it, I'm gonna be back, girl. And so when you create that link of energy, I start to think about you, and to what normal people would call worry about you. But for me, it's processing the energy of what's going on. So I can't have that. So my energy is focused on my clients who are in program, who want that focus. And everybody else who wants the one-time session, please come here. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. And then you can continue your session somewhere else with the big care plan that I gave you. That is okay with me. When I'm talking to you about the program, it's not sales and marketing at all. I feel that I shouldn't say at all, because talking about my business is marketing, I guess, but it's not what some people seem to think it is. It's not me pushing something extra on you. It's me knowing that you had a lot going on. You still got a lot going on at home. You got a lot going on with all these people you dealing with and all these people you helping. You need some assistance. So it's me thinking about what would be best for you, because that's my mission. I didn't come into this work to just collect money and let you go out and fly into a wall. I want you to fly after you've learned how to balance yourself, align yourself, know what's blocked, and you don't have to keep showing up in these holistic places because you don't know what's going on with you. That's my goal. And I want you to fly with that knowledge and with that ability to help yourself heal, that will also lead into you helping others heal. Because most of the people that come here, they're helping other people. So that's my mission. That's why I do this, for holistic wellness, not to be no magical person doing magic tricks. I don't like that, y'all. I don't like when you see it that way. And it really like pulls at my heartstrings when you don't see it as the beautiful, serious work that it is, okay? So in program, we do everything. That's why it's called holistic services, holistic therapy. You're going to get an assignment, and not hard assignments, but assignments that are going to help you, like how much you need to spend time outside, how much you need to meditate and how to do it, and what form of meditation, what's blocked on you, what that means to be blocked, teaching you how to feel it. And then when you come back to session, tell me about it. What's going on with your heart chakra? Because I'm feeling this from you. What are you feeling? And you get these forms that you fill out that come to me. When you fill them out, you don't have to do the forms, but it's optional. It's a different link. It's an extra link that gives me information so I can see, this client is doing great. This client is starting to pick up on their energy. They're making choices that's aligning with their energy centers, because every time your energy centers are doing something, you need to be making decisions based on what your energy is showing. You can't be jumping out there and starting a business if you all blocked up in here, y'all. And come in here for that one session, and then like I got that session with Nurse D, I get messages like, I'm ready for my charge up. This ain't no charge up. This is holistic wellness. You gonna get that charge up and then go jump out there and open something, and then what's gonna happen when that charge up start to dissipate? Like your phone, a charge up starts to charge down, or go down, I should say. What's gonna happen? Y'all, this is holistic wellness. This is not magic. This is not magic, okay? I made myself some notes, and I haven't even looked at any of them because I am just so passionate about this topic, and I need people to understand that this is serious. Do not do a random Google search for whoever has a 2 o'clock Reiki appointment because your friend told you that that's what you need and that's what's gonna fix. That ain't gonna fix nothing. What I do here is intuitive healing plus Reiki plus healing touch plus energy readings plus breaking it down holistically, what to do for your mind, body, spirit. Is wellness coaching, is intuitive coaching, holistic coaching, chakra alignment, everything in your 2-hour session. So please feel free to do the 2-hour session, but understand that we need to have that talk about what you're going to do going forward after your 2-hour session. You can take the care plan to somebody else, but I'm going to write you up a care plan that you're free to go with, but I encourage you to think deeper, think about yourself more, and go ahead and get in program, because my clients who say I go to Nurse D are getting great results. The ones that are in program should be saying I went to Nurse D and it was a beautiful experience. I want you to be able to say I go to Nurse D and we are working together. Okay? Thank you so much for being here.